Hello. I have returned. Gleba looks surprisingly stable, if I'm going to be honest. It does. And it's not a complaint. Well, stable-ish, I guess. Alright, what were we waiting on? Aquilo Hauler has... Right, okay, it did come back with bots. I don't remember. We have a little bit of startup power here. Can I remember how this works? Right, so these need to be powered. They do. They do indeed need to be powered. What way does that belt run? To the left. Right, so these output, and then, oh. Well, that's not ideal. No, it's not. Are we still importing cliff explosives on Gleba? We are not. We should be. Here we go. Plenty of Tesla turrets though, so we should be relatively okay here. This seems to be doing okay in orbit. I think we will plug in some solar panels again here, just so that we've got some starter power. That'll probably do for now. Give us a little bit of charge. Okay, so I think the first thing we'll need to do is figure out a nuclear reactor. I did have a... Here it is. So we will probably do... What was I think we probably want probably a 2x1. 16 exchanges. 28 turbines, which will do 32. We'll do it on the top side here. We'll do the exchanges first. If I have any. So wait. We said 30, we'll do 32 turbines. And some exchanges. 16, I think. So we'll set those up first. These will also need heat pipe. So we'll probably set them up like this and then copy that over in a grid. Substations, that doesn't quite work with substations in front. We can make it work though. So maybe here we'll do, it's 2, 4, 6, 8. So I guess the reactors will be centered here. And then we just copy this to the other side. And we can expand this whole platform once we've got some more platforms, really. I will grab our reactor control system from here. Okay, we need requester chests. Inserters. But they also need heat pipes. Oops. Alright. And for now, we'll just, I don't know, run a heat pipe down like this. Just so we can get some heat over to this system. We will need power. So these need to be hooked up to power, which I haven't quite. I mean, that'll do, right? Alright, I shouldn't hook them up yet because that'll passively draw even if they're frozen over. So we'll just paste some of these down for now. We need water. Oh, I am seeing, yeah, okay, these heat pipes definitely aren't going to work like that. Unfortunately. Because we need water to this system. Which I guess it'll probably need to be around the outside, right? Realistically. Or we could, okay, this does need a redesign. Already. I see the error in my ways. Okay, so this is technically okay. But we need to leave a gap for water pipes, which can just be undergrounds in this case. And it'll be like this. Oops, like that. And then center it. Oh, it's going to be slightly off center because of the I mean, does it matter? We can center it like that. It'll take the bots a moment to do all this, but that's okay. We have power. This looks like it's running surprisingly well. This should be... Okay, that is still requesting science packs. Supplies hauler. Oh, so it did drop off Bioflux to Norvis? Good. Okay, we do want to trash unrequested so that clears out. Not that we really need Bioflux on Norvis yet, but we can jumpstart nutrients with that anyway, so that's not all a bad thing. So we will need another half segment of this as well. Like so. We'll go harvest what of the ice platforms we can from these little islands. Oh. Okay, so this should be able to make some ice. This needs to be set to this. We need water. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, this will do. Ice melting, and then we can pipe these over to the nuclear. That needs a connection to the heat pipes. And we will need a little... Yeah, you know what? Like this. And we'll just hook it in from this side right now. So we'll have to be a little bit janky until we've got power set up. Oh. Yeah. That is not sustainable. I might do a second layer here. Oops. Like this. That should help. Yeah, that should help a little bit. Is it because the pipes out here are... Oh, yeah, okay. Are we getting low on bots here? Steel. 149 construction bots. Okay. Enable if total bots is less than 250. Less than 250. That should help. We might need a quad reactor just for the heat capacity. Potentially. What's the passive? 12.5 kilowatts. Okay, I might look this up a little bit differently if possible. It's not really going to be easy, is it? I should have brought some medium poles. Oh, it's a little bit late now. Just for now. We'll do this. And other than that, we just kind of need to wait for this to heat up. We could speed up the process actually. That should help, right? Technically. But for how long? I'm going to unhook that again now, just so that that can charge up again and we can do another quick little burst. That'll prevent us losing a bunch of power from the passive power draw of these. Okay, what can we do on other planets while we're waiting? We have the Spidertron. So I might get some rocket turrets. Wait, can these use... Oh, this can use capture bot rockets. Okay. Okay, the plot thickens. Are we making capture bot rockets yet? I don't remember. We are. So the problem is with using this, is that these are gonna target indiscriminately. Maybe that's not a problem. Okay, let's just, where's Spidertron remote? What's the... What's the hotkey for that? Alt-A? Okay, go down there for me. Yeah, I don't think these are helping at all, really, unfortunately. At least not as much as I'd hoped. It's okay, we can wait. I'm patient. Okay, so let's... Okay, no auto-targeting. I don't know if these laser defense are going to be strong enough to... Okay, definitely not. I was going to try and build a biter egg production with the spider, but I don't think that's going to be doable. Unfortunately. Okay, just for now. I need this faster. I need this way faster. I'm gonna lose my mind otherwise. So that is correct on this side. I guess if we want to copy it here, then that's fine, but then we don't have a way to input water. How many... Okay, we've got no ice platforms. I wonder how many we can get from these little islands. Oh, is that another island down there? I guess I'll explore in the meantime. Okay, so they are making power, but they don't need any power. Let's do this. And I might see if I can slot in water here, because we should be able to hook that up from the back, like so. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. So we do this. Okay, like this. Like this. Okay, these have water. I want these to be disconnected for now because we just want platform production. And ice production. How much ice do these produce? Okay, a lot. Alright, these shouldn't be... They probably need to be speed modules. And then we need more inserters. You know what? That's fine for now. Okay. The holes in my defense are starting to show themselves. So we'll do this. Because I'd rather not lose a whole bunch of belts for no reason. Are we still producing? We are. Okay, well that's good. Okay, we do have enough water here. So it might make sense to do a little inline pump. And storage tank. Like this. Yeah. Oh, this is the wrong direction. These are fucking slow. They have no power. It's because the bots have to go all the way over. I'm gonna do a little buffer chest right here that just buffers, say, 10 of these. And it's a buffer chest, right? Yeah. Buffers 10 of those, and some repair packs, and some substations. And maybe some of these as well. Do one there, we'll do one here, and one here. For all of our defense related purposes. It's not quite going to work though because these are currently stored in buff chests. I could have foreseen that coming. And what do we need? Substations. Repair packs, substations, electric poles. Yeah, and then Tesla turrets, so that's fine. That should allow repairs to be a little bit easier. And we might not lose so many turrets that way. Okay, we've got too much ammonia now. Right, because we're melting too much ice. What can we use ammonia for? Okay, solid fuel. With crude oil. Here's a crude oil. Oh, that's not quite going to work actually. This needs to be solid fuel. Okay, we've got no platforms. There we go. And then we can do crude like so. Yeah, like this. And that needs power. Okay, that'll let us make more space platforms. Not space platforms, ice platforms. And we'll just put that directly into a heating tower. And that'll hook in right here. Okay, so this shouldn't be able to clock then. That's the theory anyway. Though this one isn't even working because it can't reliably reach that. I don't know why that inserter can't work. Definitely should be able to reach, right? Okay, it's functioning now. These just need a shitload of ice. Okay, we might have to go into editor to design some stuff for Aquilo. Or we could leave Aquilo right now technically and come back once we've got a shit ton of platforms, which is probably not a terrible idea either. I think we'll do that. We've already got our resources here. We'll come back with the Spidertron to leave here as well so that we can do all of our building from far away. These can go now. Alright. I clearly put the bots away, didn't I? There we go. And these go away. These go away. And I guess we'll put some roboports down too. Okay, this is relatively self-building now. Where did I put... Yeah. And we need, right, blue chips, LDS, rocket fuel. And these need to go in the system. Okay, and this should... Once we've got some platforms, we can come back and deal with this a little bit better. We'll just put some more roboports down for charging purposes. Yeah, there we go. Alright, these need to be heated too, don't they? And then we'll put some... Should really put pods in there. And do we have enough power for beacon? Oh, we've got plenty of power for beacons, so we'll beacon that a little bit just to make it a little bit faster. Like this. There we go. Aquilo Hauler is doing fine. Should still have plenty of chunks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's like full up on chunks. Though, actually, I should really explore some of the terrain before I go. So this will... Okay, that's nothing. Because we need... Yeah, we've got lithium brine. I mean, we've got everything we need. So I won't worry about that too much. Though I can probably cut the power consumption a little bit just by doing this. And put the rest of the shit away. Alright. We will be back. One day. Probably tonight. But yeah, prod 3 is going to be nice. So we'll go sort up prod 3s. And actually, do we have a Spidertron that's free here? No. What are we waiting on? Fish? Where are some fish? Is that still part of the... Oh yeah, it is still part of this network. Okay, are we running at 91 SPM because that's the capacity of the labs? Oh, because this has got spoilage stuck in it. I never added a way to remove spoilage, did I? Oops. I take full responsibility for that. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah, I was confused as to why science was so-so. Like, I was convinced that we should have more capacity than that. And we do. I'm just bad. Okay. Back to Norvis, and we will wait until passenger present and 30 seconds of inactivity. And we'll drop to Norvis. Okay, that's better. That's what I like to see. We should be getting... Yeah, we've got enough speed modules that we can swap out all of these for speed 3s. And that should up our SPM a little bit again. Not that we necessarily need asteroid productivity. I mean, sure, we can do a couple of levels of plastic. We can do a couple of levels of rocket fuel. Character health. Oh yeah, let's just smash out some character health ones. That'll be fun. Plus 50 per level. I won't complain. Have we got any more good asteroid collectors? Yes. Oh, I've got heaps. Alright, what's our SPM at? 240. Okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, the upcycling is working. Kind of. And this is functioning? So we do have a hell of a lot of chunks on this belt. How many magazines does this... Yeah, this uses barely any. I'm kind of hoping for some extra quality fission reactors. Maybe we'll swap that out to be... I guess we'll get them as a byproduct from Spidertrons, so... Maybe not. Alright, we're back on Novus. Oh shit, 310 SPM. Okay. Though we're probably... Oh, we are producing enough agri packs to sustain that. It's probably just blue science. Oh, it's red, green, and blue that are running a little bit behind. We can help a little bit on that front. I think it's probably about time that we decentralize our research. I did design some blocks, well, one block for research on stream the other day, but I think it would be smarter to split the blocks up into... Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep, power got cut off. Did that get cut off before or after I saved? Oh, I see what happened. I see what happened. That's an interesting angle. They must be aware that they're flanking me, right? Okay, we might have to go back a tiny teensy little bit further, because I'm not fucking going back there to rebuild, man. I'm not paid enough to do that. Okay, so that should maintain power connection if we do get flanked from that side. But I guess additionally then, we should really be considering using defense all the way across them. Well, maybe not all the way across, but at least over to the edge of the nukes. So we can probably decommission this part. Oh, no, it just means they attack from further up. Okay, one more. Oops. There we go. Spidertron. Please. Spidertron. Where did those pentapods come from? That caused that. From there. Okay. Okay, and now we should be able to, thread the needle and then slowly pull them into this defense now that it's built. Problem is they still kind of go around it. Is that a problem? Well, I guess we're going full perimeter defense now. They kind of haven't really given us a choice. Unfortunately. Maybe like that. That means we can remove this. This is non-functional at best. Claim a little bit of landfill there because I don't think we're going to have enough landfill to do all that. Nope, we are out. Oh boy. How bad is it to ship landfill? 20 per. I mean, we could start a Volcanus landfill factory. We could. We will output priority left. We probably don't need that. We'll just do this. Grab a substation. And then we'll add does that actually, it does use yeah, but that should consume all of it. We will add some landfill to the supplies hauler. Being stacks to 100, we'll do what? Maybe 200 import from Volcanus. And then Glebber will be set to request 200. And that'll get pulled out and put straight into a... Where is it? Asset provider. I don't think there's a world where we don't want shit tons of landfill here. No, but we're already using heaps and we're definitely going to want more to finish this side of the perimeter defense. Okay, I'm going to save again. Okay, so let's grab some... We've got laser defense. We've got roboports. The rest of those back in there. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We probably want just heaps of laser turrets to take out the biters on that island. Which are here. Oh. That hasn't been producing in ages. What is the benefit of quality laser turrets? Range. And health. Okay, well that doesn't seem very useful to me, so let's not worry about that. I could be very wrong on that front, but that's okay. Yes, that needs to enable it if it's less than 500. We need substations. And some big poles. We need some construction bots. We probably want some repair packs. We want some capture bot rockets, which I think were in the Spidertron already. Yes. And some rocket turrets. Let's do a blueprint here. These are going to... Oh god. I need to do everything but nests. Ignore unlisted targets. Snap to grid. Relative. Yeah, relative is fine. Alright. Well, actually, we should do it with a... do it like this. Just so that we can overextend and still not lose everything, hopefully. Okay. I do want to take out everything on this island apart from maybe just a handful of nests, at least until we can make artificial nests. Oh my god, where's the wire connection? Yeah. We'll manually choose what nests we want to clear. Just with our personal laser defense. Which will be probably the ones down this side, just so we can get some turrets in here. Oh, that doesn't have a connection. There we go. Okay, that's good. We might reduce that to one less for now. Yeah, that should cover the full. I guess we could probably just put one right here and be done with it. Ouch. Have we still got? Okay, we still have Tesla turrets. Okay, that's waiting for these. That will be platforms, and then on we don't have enough space on Volcanus Revised. Guess we can drop this to 250. Or to be honest, we can drop that, and then we can trash some of these. We'll add the landfill, we'll say 500 coming from Volcanus. And that should fill up all these slots. Okay. Okay, we can remove that now. And that. And I'll do one of these. Here we go. And we'll just keep these cleared out for now. Oh, that was too far away. Okay, so that's these ones covered. And then we'll just shift that a little bit closer, like so. Okay, I don't foresee there being any problems on this island anymore. I'll just have to be very careful to remove all of these whenever I come close to these. And in fact, okay, that's done, so we can remove this section here, which was for stone mining. That can all be gone. We'll add in another city block. And that should fill itself out. We can then add this to the Roboport network. And then remove these extra big electric poles once that's all placed. So we can remove this, and this, and this. Okay, that's placed, so that's fine to remove. Okay, and this still has power. Beautiful. We will do this in range of these biter nests. I might have to go a little bit further down. So if I recall right, we need bioflux down here. Item for station is bioflux. Minimum stacks per chest. We'll go 8. Okay. That'll build itself, and then we can pull these out like so. I don't remember the exact mechanics of getting biter eggs out of these, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I won't put that in there yet, because otherwise it'll start capturing them when we've got no bioflux to feed the biters, which obviously isn't ideal. Low power? Holy shit. Okay, yeah, you're not wrong, low power. We have way too many Tesla turrets. Or maybe instead we just have way not enough nuclear. I'm sure we could swap that Glibber nuclear for this. Let's remove all the things we don't need at the moment. Oops. I mean, that'll do for now. And that's only marginally bigger, but produces way more power. We'll just remove all of these extra poles, and we should just be able to plonk it straight on top, hopefully. Not that I really should without me being there to make sure it's going to start, but... Oh yeah, I definitely shouldn't, actually. Definitely shouldn't do that. Okay. So maybe we will do another nuclear... I guess, I mean, right here would be perfect, right? We just don't have the landfill. There is still some odd... Oh, right, that's just the water connection. What about right here? Yeah, that fits. It does fit. Probably like this is better though. So we'll remove these belts. And then once the blueprint's placed, I'll do some more tweaks. Yeah. Right here. Okay, maybe not right there while I'm not there. That's asking for trouble. Well, actually, we could do that with the we can clear out that little area down the bottom with the Spidertron first. Yeah, I really can't risk losing power to this base. Not with how these attacks have been. Yeah, there are aircrafts fucking everywhere, man. We want this. Like right here. Yeah, that looks good. I don't have rockets because, I don't know. Because I couldn't be asked. I was too lazy. You do have a point, and I have considered putting rockets in, but it just seems unnecessarily complicated, you know? I didn't see rockets do very well against stompers in particular. Yeah, I might reconsider it. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so we'll do this. And this. And it should have robot coverage, right? Yeah. Then once this is down and running, we can replace these. We can remove a couple from this corner, because that looks to be relatively doubled up. And then we'll put some of these down around the nuke as well. Alongside probably another radar down here. Oh shit, they managed to take out one of the... Oh, I guess these are too close, aren't they? Well, that's not good. That's quite not good. Oh god. Oh god. Spidertron, where did I leave you? Yeah, war. Well, I've got like double power lines here, but they just get stood on, man. Life's hard. Do we have any spare reactors? No. Is that because we're using... No, we just never imported more reactors. Okay. You're gonna request... 10's fine. Just so that we can resupply... We should... No, we've already got heat pipes there. I think we've already got heat exchangers being made as well, right? Yeah. I mean, what's stopping us from making... We could just make some reactors here, right? No harm in it. There. Are we really not producing concrete here? Oh, we are. Oh, we're out of stone brick. Okay, this might be a bit of a dud then. Let's not do that. Let's just import them. Oh no. Oh no. Is bad. Is bad. We need, yeah, supplies hauler. Okay, you've got your reactors, go straight to Gleba. And drop them off. Probably alongside some more fuel. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's not good. Oh, yeah, it's because this one's broken. Oh, are these out of water as well? Oh no, it's fine. Okay, this needs power. I see that much. As long as we can keep a trickle of power, we should be okay. Okay. Everything's being dropped. Hello. Yeah, well, kinda. Power is turning into a very dire situation on Gleba because of the amount of Tesla turrets I have. So, I guess you could say that. It's more of a band-aid fix than me going out of my way to make it really good. But it should work. I just need to find a way that I can put some water into this system. It should work, in theory. It works fine on Novice. Go like this. Actually, I didn't realize that's water right here. We can totally do... Just remove these cliffs. Yeah, I mean that's what's been holding this whole base together. Is it should work, and then it gets clogged with spoilage again, as is the way. Okay. I know we really don't need this much water, but I would much rather have some backup pumps in case something gets stomped. Where are the... Alright, we've got 7 reactors in here still, and that's enough for here. Plus some backup parts. Okay, that one's been placed again, and it's up to temperature, so power should be stable. Just. Kind of. Oh, right, because we used our steam buffer. Okay, so it definitely isn't a waste adding in all these steam buffers here. We really just need more landfill here is the problem. Wait, go back to Volcanus. Why do you not have landfill on you? Oh, you do have landfill. Okay, go to Gleba then. You know what? We want more than this. We'll do 500. Gleb is a scary place right now, man. Okay, this should at least be mostly built. I remember now that I needed to change where the roboports were here. It should be like this. Otherwise it doesn't connect to the opposite side of that train section. Oh my god, why have I got so many bots on me, man? Yeah, this can't continue doing its thing until we get more landfill. So I'm gonna get more landfill the only way I know how. Aggressive deconstruction. Okay, they're being attacked on that side now, and there's a big group up here. It's really just this east front where the pentapods keep on expanding. I'm putting air grafts down right next to my base. Yeah, we... Wait, did you go to Gleba and drop? It must have gone to Gleba and dropped there, surely. Okay, that's connected. Do we need more substations? What's the... No, we've got it is just a landfill problem. Oh god, it's bad. It's bad, man. It's bad. This is what I get for setting Gleba to Deathworld settings. Holy shit, they destroyed a whole bunch of my storage chests as well. Okay. Oh my god. I can't even tell where they're attacking. Oh, our power's down. Why? Ah, it destroyed our offshore pumps. Okay. And we've got no power. Power's completely out. I'm not on Gleba. That's the problem. Do I dare autosave? Okay. Okay. I'll give myself one shot at this, and if not, then we'll roll with the punches. One shot to not fuck this up. Where are their offshore pumps? We'll do 10. Okay, we have offshore pumps. I should be on Gleba. You know what? Oh no, but we were... No, I believe in Gleba. I believe in Gleba. We can do this. I need to attack this group before it attacks me. Is what I need to do. Because it's a big fucking group. And pull it down into these Tesla turrets down here that have power. Alright, I can't go that way because that's water. Can't walk over water. I can't walk over that. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. That corner's holding. I think to be able to build that reactor faster, I might have to remove this wall. And we will have to manually defend with the Spidertron. That will have to do for now. We should also start producing some... Oh, we can't really. I think it will be too expensive to do rear Tesla turrets. I guess we don't lose anything by trying, right? No, because it'll make the blueprints real messy. And until I can properly do science, I think, not with science, if I can properly do quality, I don't think it's worth messing with. Okay. Do we have the... Okay, we do have the reactors. I think we'll remove this bottom part for now. Yeah. I would, yeah, I fuck quality, man. I like quality. For what it's worth. But it's just, it's so much of an investment to do it properly. And I would rather start that on Fulgora. Yeah, true. True. Nothing lost, but it just, in my opinion, it makes it difficult for doing blueprints, because you can't... Well, yeah, you can't easily change quality in a blueprint. Really. No, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Well, it does do something, right? It adds extra fork chance, which is good for pentapods. And extra range, which means you can outrange their strafers. So it is good. It just depends what kind of color of good you're speaking, right? Okay, they can be deleted. That can be deleted. Good only ever exists in a vacuum, right? Yeah, but that would also deconstruct ones that have already got placed. I would have to count how many Tesla turrets I've got at a certain quality and only change that amount. I guess, in which case, we will... Yeah. We will... only enable if we've got 50 spare. Actually, I'll do the set filters first. Use filters. We want to do less than rear Tesla turrets. Enable if Tesla turrets is less than 50. Well, I don't know. I think Tesla turrets can be the go. I mean, I've got rockets. I could add in rocket turrets, but Tesla turrets, man. I think what I need more than anything else is more electric weapons damage. I think that's the secret. I think I just go all in on electric weapons damage. Okay, is this actually all connected? Yes. I can't unlock Fusion yet because I'm waiting on platforms on Aquilo. I can't really build on Aquilo when I've got no space. Unfortunately. Oh, these aren't connected. Oh, it doesn't matter. No, I'm good, thank you. I'm happy. I appreciate the offer, but I'm happy dawdling my way through this myself. I like to figure it out. Okay, you should have. Okay, you've got lots of landfill. Go to Gleba, and you should be requesting 500. I need to stabilize Gleba first. I need to set up prod 3s. I shouldn't even be doing it like this, honestly. I shouldn't even have. We'll leave that train there. That's fine. I need just a requested chest with. How are we going to do this? Okay, let's import some quality modules to Norvis. Oh wait, I never finished this, did I? I need to do this. And then I'm just going to make a mess here. I am just going to make a mess. For science. And we won't worry about any above rear. We'll just care about the rears at the moment. Right, these we need to import to Norvis. I think I've already set a request on here. No, I haven't. Okay, let's import some. We'll do 20. Actually, we can set that in this, can't we? Fulgora. Negative 20. And that should, yeah, update on there. And then we just need to do, same here, negative 20. Oh, I didn't set the quality, did I? Needs to be rare. Here we go. And then supplies hauler from all. Yes. Okay, is there anything we need on Aquilo? No, but we'll let this do its rounds and collect all of these things. Okay, so what did I want? I wanted a request a chest. Oh shit, I didn't realize that disconnected that from the Roboport network. My bad. I fucked that up a bit, didn't I? Okay, so that goes up one. And then like this. Okay. That's better. Get rid of some of that stone. We want a requested chest here. We'll probably just capture one of these, and we'll just request a bunch of bioflux. I mean, I don't know how much we'll need. We don't have any. Is that true? That is not true. I'm also going to run back and grab some myself. Just so I can play around with the biter nest, because in my first playthrough, I never really messed around with Prod 3s. It was too much of a logistical problem for me to care. Okay, so we give this one. And then we give this bioflux. Does it have to be inserted? Oh, I guess we wait. Okay. And then we can probably interact with it, right? Okay, and then we put that in, and then we get and then we get biter eggs. Okay, let's get this into the Roboport network. Okay, so they don't spoil until you pull them out. I think Gleba will be fine once this is running. Yeah. Yeah, we're plenty good. Now I can pull this down. Okay, instead of pulling it down, I'm going to disable these. And trash them requested. So that we can just turn this back on if we need more. I think this steam bank should be more than enough to act as a accumulator. Okay. Are they actually using this chest? It seems like it. Okay, so how do we make... How do we make? Okay, wait, I needed that. I guess we just need EM plants, right? So I might just remove some of these. It should have enough range, right? Yeah, it's got more than enough range. And we will grab some EM plants and we'll direct insert to make... Oh, we haven't even researched it yet, man. Prod 3s and then we'll do the overgrowth. Oh, biolabs as well. Shit, man, how could I forget? Okay, so we will direct insert onto a belt. And then we'll run it up. What can biolabs be made in? Just an assembler? Yes, okay, just an assembler. Oh, I couldn't remember whether this required a biochamber, but it doesn't. Okay, so we'll do biolab here, and then we'll just request everything, and then we will do a... This doesn't have to be pretty. I definitely want to try and get quality biochambers. I'm not gonna give that up. Oh yeah. But we'll have to research it first. So we can probably just use a requested chest to... Yeah, we'll go like this, right? We'll set up an inserter. Enable if there's... Where are biter eggs? If there's less than one. And then we will grab from here, and this will be another requested chest that'll go into an EM plant. For prod 3s. And then they'll both be fed into these. And then we can feed that into a recycler. Oops. And we will filter to only... Oh, smart. Thank you. Thank you. I always forget about stack size. Not that it really matters. We've got... that's fine. Oh. Well, that's problematic. It's fine. Yeah. I know. I'm just stupid. Don't worry about me, okay? Don't worry about me. Okay, where are my quality modules, man? Available on planet. Oh, it's because I need to do minimum payload is 20. That would do it. Okay, these need to come back. They're clearly too close to the nests here. To be honest, I might remove this nest. I'll remove both of these actually. I might remove this one too. Just so that they're in nice arrangements. Okay, so prod 3s, good. And then remove that. We'll do 25, 25, 20. And we will request from buffer chests. Are we out of blue chips? Oh my god, where are my blue chips going? Is it going to... Oh. Well, I guess that's what happens when I only have X amount of blue chip assemblers here. Low power? Oh, what the fuck? What did I do here, man? How did I manage this? I'm stupid and I accidentally went Control X instead of Control C. How could I do this to myself? I deserved that. I absolutely deserved that. Okay. So this is going to enable... Holy shit, that's slow. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I haven't bothered with any bullshit, honestly. Okay, I don't want to... I definitely want to put some modules in here. Hang on. Do this, that, and that. We want biolabs before overgrowth soil. I only built an asteroid collector. I didn't worry about setting it up for anything in particular yet. This is just a big fucking thing that collects asteroids at the moment. Oh, it's got no power. Oh, because it ran out of the... How did it run out of... Well, I guess it's probably my fault. Yeah, that is my fault, absolutely. How did you open what menu? Oh, that's just a mod. Module inserter mod. It's so good. It's so good. It's probably one of my favorite mods. Probably. Okay, are we getting... It can be, but the upgrade planner can be finicky sometimes. Okay, we've got these. Just go straight back to Norvis, please, and drop them off. Okay, we will do that until we've got... How many biolabs do we want to aim for? Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts. Okay, so the science consumption. No way. Oh, science pack drain 50. I thought. Huh. For some reason, I thought the science pack drain scaled with quality. I mean, I'm glad it doesn't, because that would be stupid broken. But I guess we shouldn't really bother with... Yeah, true quality packs. Let's not worry about quality biolabs for now. Hang on. So that has a... Let me see this real quick. The research speed 2 plus 5. So 5 is from research. And this is 2. Oh, sorry, this is 1 plus. Oh, God. Where did they come from? I wish I could have just seen that. How did they attack this? Oh, they must have just stomped straight over. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I couldn't remember where I was getting quality in my where I was getting that idea about quality in my head, but that does make sense. We should just... This is fine for now. No, I don't. I don't, because I know where they're coming from. There will be more, and it's going to be right there. That's where they came from, and they just went zoom, straight over. Yeah, no, I'll prefer to just be left alone by them, honestly. That would be preferable. I just don't really have that kind of luxury, unfortunately. Like this. I don't mind losing the occasional Tesla turret. At least our losses on Tesla turrets is way less than what it was. Okay, have we got oh, we do have our quality modules in here. Which, if we're talking quality, right? I really need to start producing some quality EM plants to speed this shit up. I do. Fuck, do I design? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go for a quick break. So I can have a smoke and use the bathroom and stuff. And then when we come back, I might try and make my own upcycling design. Probably just with EM plants to begin with, and then we can adjust it for assemblers and stuff. I think I have the circuit know-how to do that. It'll just be a little bit of trial and error, I think. Sorry, just rolling a dart. Alright. I will be back in anywhere between 5 to 8 minutes. I'll run some ads while I'm away. To kill those pesky pre-rolls. And I will see you guys shortly. BLB. I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Okay, we researched biolabs. So, biolab, go. And then we remove biter eggs. We can request from buffer chests. But we probably also want to link up our rail network here. Because some of these bots are going to be traveling from over here, which is a pretty long trip to make, really. But that should do it. That should do it. Okay, maybe I don't care about quality modules in here yet, honestly. I think I'd rather have some spare modules for when I make this upcycler. We'll say 1k. Oops. 1k on this. Yeah. Okay, save. I'm going to go into editor and I'm going to play around with some parameters. Okay, so my first thought, if we say we want to do it with a single assembler, okay, we need a selector combinator. We need some decider combinators. We'll do a constant combinator for our parameter. How many ingredients is the biggest is 5? Okay, so we need parameter 1. Okay, so parameter 0, sorry. So that's going to be the crafting recipe. And then we want 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And they are all ingredients. 1 through 5 are ingredients, 0 is the item we want to make. So this will be sort ascending index of 0, select input. So this is going to be... Okay, not yet, not yet. This is going to be set to a parameter as well of 0, because that's crafting recipe. This will output... actually, we will start with an index of 1. I think that makes most sense. This will be output 1, which will be legend... Oh, wait. Parameter legendary. This will be output of 2, and that will be parameter epic. This will be output of 3. Parameter rare. This will be output of 4. Parameter uncommon, and then parameter 1 of common. Yeah, of common, and then that outputs 5, right? Yes. They are all going to input into this. This is going to select input based on... We want ascending. Index 1, ascending. Okay, we have this. This is going to be set to... set recipe. Okay, so we should really just remove that. Go this. Set recipe. Oh, right. Okay. This is going to want... We'll just put some dummy modules in there. So that we can... Oh, great. Thanks for crashing me. I love that. I love that. Okay. Let's start again. That wasn't a good start. Okay, so selector combinator. It might have been because I was in editor mode. Hang on, let me see if that's going to crash again. Okay, yeah. It's something wrong with even distribution. It's okay. I think it's to do with control clicking. Okay, so this. If I do this. Okay, that's better. So, select a combinator. Okay, let's go back into this. Select a combinator. Deciders. Index of 1. So ascending. This will be parameter legendary 1. This will be... Wait, parameter legendary 1. Okay. This is parameter epic of 2. And this is parameter rare of 3. Etc, etc. Of 5. This is going to select input, which is fine. Wait. I can probably... No, these do need to be separate. These do need to be separate. Okay, so that'll select the recipe. We need a recycler. I need to get some more of these. Okay. We have a requester chest. Oh, I don't want rare. Okay, we have a requester chest here. And a passive provider chest. How do I match the inputs? Okay. I think I see it. I think I see it. So. Yeah, so this is going to be 0. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to list the item and then any ingredients 1 through 5. I've got Coverex set up, yes. But nothing legendary. I just put quality modules into my Spidertron assemblers. Honestly, was the only way I was doing it. And then recycling them and trying to upcycle that way. It seemed to be not too bad. I just kept running out of fish. Okay, so they all need to be hooked up to the output. That is always going to output 5, I think. We want this to read contents. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might set that up. So parameter size 1. This is gonna like destroy my brain trying to set this up. I don't know if I'm smart enough for this. I don't know if I'm smart enough for this, boys. That we might have to come back to this a different time. I think I could do it. I could do it a different way, maybe. What if I did? Okay. So we'll start with legendary, right? And I'll leave enough space for pipes, just in case. Okay, well, I think I can figure it out a simpler way. So if I run each of these like that and then do some belts. Right, so this doesn't even need quality modules in it because that's only going to be that can stay blank. Okay, we need more room than that. Oh, that might be okay. Have a little sushi belt, right? These should only pick up things that fit into these inserters, so I might need some more room. I did want to do it with a single assembler, so it was cheaper to set up with the initial cost of modules. But I don't know if I'm smart enough for that right now. So we want recyclers. Well, it depends if we're going to be upcycling to legendary. Or I don't know if I can wrap my brain around this right now. This might have to be a start of stream thing, because I think my brain's a bit fried. I think I can figure this out. Or can I? No, I don't know. I don't have enough brain power for this today. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I think I was being a little bit ambitious, thinking I could manage that, but that's fine. Might just increase this to 30. No, wait, we'll do 45. And then I cannot do maths right now. 225? Is that right? I don't know, man. What's 75 times 5? Oh, 375. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. And then we'll do 15 and 30. Not that we're producing enough for that, but that's fine. That just lets us produce a lot, which we want. We want a lot. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, I was checking on the bot rockets. They should be around here somewhere. Where was I? The capture bot rockets here. What are you short on? You're short on bioflux. Well, you shouldn't be. I mean, wait, recycle. What do you get when you recycle an ore? Does it void itself? Okay, we're gonna keep doing these until we have 10 rare EM plants. Oh, I didn't realize that shows recycling byproducts. Does it? Oh, iron ore recycle. Oh, okay. True, and then you still get mining productivity, right? So if you just crank the mining productivity research and use big drills. Okay. I guess I could dedicate a mine to just legendary, and then we'll set up a. I don't even have legendary research. I don't think. I don't. So maybe this will all just have to wait until I've got that researched. Otherwise, it's probably a little bit of a waste. Okay, we're starting to get some nice platforms. Good, let's use them. I just want a big square to do things on. Preferably. Probably down to like here. But not until I research it, right? So even if I designed it now, I couldn't use it until I have legendary researched. Yeah, yeah. Okay, you know what I am gonna do? An editor. Instead of doing the thing. Let's design some because I did somewhere I did this, which was a chunk of each of the sciences. I don't remember how many I targeted here. 30 a second. Yeah, I targeted 1800. But I think I would rather just do separate blocks for each science so I can plonk them down as needed. So then I'm gonna start from there. Because I really need to upgrade my Norvis science before anything else. Oh, that's the wrong rail book. I want this book. Okay, but I actually need to fix this blueprint as well. Because these aren't in the right place. I'll just go through and remove the extra ones after. That needs to be fixed. Yeah, the roboports are in the wrong place. It couldn't build itself. Okay, and now it should be... Yeah, now it can build the corners of its own blueprint. Okay, so let's start with that. City block updated. What is that? What is that red in the middle? Am I seeing shit? What is that? I might be schizophrenic. No, I definitely see it. Okay, there's nothing there. There is nothing there. How do I want to do this? What science production do I want to hit on each? Oops, shouldn't be doing that. Because I don't think each of these is going to have the room for a full stacked belt. Of science. Like, this one's fine. I could do 4 belts of this, I think. If we do, say, 4 beacons. I think that's doable. Not that I really need that much red science right now, but I'd rather make it to a good 202 assemblers. So we want, if we do 4 beacons per, do it in rows, maybe? Do it like this. No, because then that's going to be too far away. Okay, I think I need to find a more reasonable... Let's do 1 belt. And I guess then we'll just do red and green in the same block. Yeah, okay. We'll do red and green in the same block. So that's pretty straightforward. But we want to reduce, I guess we'll do... Alright, we can have beacons on either side, but what if we do 2? Yeah, 68 assemblers isn't bad. That's pretty straightforward too, because we can just do this, right? Red science is easy. Like that. Oops. We'll do the belts for each segment. Wait, what are the inputs? Oh yeah, so that can... I might as well just do a separate belt for each. It's only 2 inputs. Oops. Right. So like... Oh, but then the beacons don't reach. Okay, it will be a shared belt of inputs. It doesn't really matter. Like that. And then put some substations down. that. Like that. So that's 16. Oh, we need output belts as well. Yep. Yes, that's 16. 32. And we can line that up nicely. How many did we say? 68. We'll do 72. It's 32. So 64. I can't do maths. How many is that? Yeah, 72. Yeah, and then three foundries. So that can probably be shuffled to one side a little bit. We can do the foundries real easy, just like... Yes, just like that. Do this. And then we'll line it up in a sec. We need to space these out a little bit more. So that we can fit substations. Yeah. That goes there. That all works. We just hook up some pipes. Up to there. We'll line this up vertically so it's a little bit prettier. Like this. Oops. That just goes to there. That goes down to there. Oh. What did I fuck up here? Did I... Oh, these need substations. Okay. So let's just shift this back one. That back one. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Like that, and then just a couple of These... Hell, we could just sideload, right? That'll do the exact same thing, except we need... Well, we don't need stack inserters, but I probably should use stack inserters for the output. Should I just use stack inserters for everything? I don't think there's that much benefit to using stack inserters for the inputs, but for outputs, probably. Because it means we can be more dense on the train stations. Yeah, I feel like 2 to 4 is kind of the sweet spot, right? At least for being aesthetically pleasing. I mean, I feel like that looks pretty good, right? 10 beacons? Really? I don't know, man. That's a lot of beacons. Is that for... Wait, 139 megawatt. You're not actually wrong. You're technically not wrong. It does actually reduce the power draw by quite a bit. It doesn't... Okay, hang on, look. I'm gonna... So how do you fit a nice... Okay, how do you fit beacons around an assembler nicely? See, I've never mega based. I've never really gotten... I know that sounds like heresy because I've got how many hours? Over 1,000 hours in Factorio now. But I've never... Right. And then... And then? Oh, too close. Oh, and then you add one in either side. Like that. Or... Hang on, it's wrong because one inserter cannot. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about inserter throughput. Well, not necessarily belt throughput, but yeah. Though he's technically not wrong because the power draw is reduced. It'll technically use less prod. It'll use less prod mods, and prod mods are the bottleneck. It would just use more speed modules and beacons. I have not used quality inserters, no. I've never used quality. I've never needed to because I've never mega based. Personally. That's okay. We'll roll for that. We'll roll with this for now, and there's no harm in changing it in the future. Okay, we do want one green belt. We want prod 3s. We'll try 2 beacons per. We might end up upping the beacons for these. 81.6. So that would be about the same. Like this, right? But then add in another segment. No, that's 76. And then we add in one more segment. Yeah. I don't know. I just like building things, man. Doesn't have to be efficient to me to be fun. What, 80? Okay, so yeah, we do need one more. Like that. And then we can just, I guess we push these right up to the end there. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. I also have never built anything big before, so take my opinion with a grain of salt, but you know. Wait. Alright, if we use stack and... Oh, right, so hang on. With this, I probably do need to use stack inserters from here as well, right? So we want belts. We want belts casted in foundries with, I guess, speed modules in there. I mean, do we even need... Okay, we do. We'll just do one for belts. Do this. Try with 2. Okay, that's just 1 foundry, and then what about here? 2. So, I guess if we increase that to 3 or 4. Hey, it's chill, guys. I don't think it's that deep. Okay. It's all good. Okay, and now if I do 2 here. Okay. Alright, but then we need more. I guess I just make my circuits on site for this, right? That probably makes most sense to you. No. Hey, fear. Fear. And then we can cast... God, is that just getting overly... Okay, I'm just going to import green chips. I'm just going to import green chips. Okay, so we do this. And we'll pull it right back up here. We want... both the assemblers... Oh my god. Look, King, just drop it. Respectfully, just... You can come back when you've cooled down. Okay. So what do we say? 3 of those, and then 4... Okay. So we can copy this whole thing again. Okay, there's not... It doesn't quite fit. I mean, we don't need these extra. Okay. What if I squish it right back into here and then do this? Yeah, so we only need 2. I guess we'll swap the sides of these, right? Okay, so that's fine. What the fuck? Okay. That looks like that works. We reverse the direction of this belt, right? It can go up. Which gets fed into... Oh, I guess we could do the belts right here. So these go belts. Like that. And that can go straight onto a belt. Which will be used for the inputs. Like this. Right. And then I guess we import the green chips here. Might make more sense to do it on the other side, actually. Let's grab this whole thing and we'll flip it vertically. Do this. Shit, what's the time? I need to end stream soon. I do need to end stream soon. Okay, wait, yeah, so that can output onto the belt here, but then this needs to go around. Probably go a little bit further out, in fact. And then we have assemblers for the... which we can just copy this. Oh, we don't even need those, do we? I'll copy this. Right, so that's inputs, and then we just shift this. Oh wait, is that going to work if I shift this out one? Oh yeah, we can make this work. So we have green chips coming in from down here. We want these to be on the outside of the belt. So yeah, let's run this down here. We want these to be on the outside of the belt. Oh. Wait, so these are inserters, right? Inserters. Okay. I'm gonna do this one side. It'll just make things so much tidier. We'll just pull this a little bit closer. Oh, we can go... Oh, no, we can't go closer because of this. Yes, we can. And then we copy that. Oh, I didn't mean to. Right? And then 2 long-handed inserters. Yeah. Bring in the green chips. Oh, that's not really going to work here. Well, I guess this will have to do then. That works, right? This will take in both inputs from there. I guess we should probably do 2 inserters. It'll output onto this. We only need 1 foundry there. 3.4 and... Okay, yeah. So speed modules, that's fine. Our prod can't go on these, so we do speed. Okay, let's check our... Cool, we wanted 3600, so that's perfect. We want 3600, so that's perfect. Wait. How much can a green belt do stacked on one side? I can't do... Is it just double? Is it 120 a second? So it'll be 7200? I don't actually know what the best, because we could totally fit in more, we could totally fit in 2 sets of these. Okay, I might wait to finish that before we do the blue science, because if we can fit a full 7200 into a blue science, oh no, I guess it's probably yellow and purple science is going to be the main issues here, eh? Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll do this. 72 and a 4 tile. Sorry, I thought I'm talking faster than I can think. It was how many on a lane a minute? 64. Oh yeah, 64. So the belt as a whole can do 60 a second on both lanes, which will be 30 a second on one lane, but it's 30 times 4, so it's 120 a second, which is 7200 a minute. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is a fine amount to aim for. I'll shuffle this up a little bit. Just so it's nice and even. We'll shift that like so. And then this comes round and then splits in the middle just so it's nice and symmetrical. Okay, and then they just get hooked up to trains. We have a train stop here for fluids. I think I'm going to leave the train stops to be added in when we place the block. because that might make things a little bit tidier. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Because it can only place to one segment of belt, so regardless of the swing speed, it's, yeah. I got you. Okay, so these need to be hooked up together. And then this, we can make that a little bit tidier, in fact. And we can make this a little bit tidier, in fact, by doing it like this and like this. Okay, that's looking good. And then we can extend out the copper here. Copper will be delivered here. So that's fine to just leave like that. And then iron will be delivered here. How do we want to do? We could totally do green circuits on site. 2571. I'm just going to do that in a separate thing. We probably don't need to, actually. If I just... Fuck, I'm too tired for this shit, man. I'm gonna save, and find somebody to raid. And we'll come back to sort the rest of this shit out tomorrow. Does anybody have any suggestions for a raid? I don't know that many, Rate calc, thanks. Wait, 35 iron output a second, it's not. Is it not because of because I need more inserters? Is that what you're... Oh, do I need two? No. Hang on. Does rate calculator show inserter speed? No. It's the okay. Okay, thank you. But yeah, now that should be good. I think. Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate. Okay, I'm just gonna have a quick look and see who is... I'm just gonna raid one of my normal people. Hope you guys don't mind Minecraft. Doesn't seem at all. Okay, yeah. I guess it doesn't have a product, so it doesn't really have anything to check, right? Alright, I'm gonna raid Meat Weasel. He's playing Star Technology. It's a Minecraft Skyblock Greed Tech mod pack. Yeah, have fun. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. I'll be back live tomorrow, same time. Do hope to see you guys there. And yeah, have a good one. Goodbye.